on the beat.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the MMA Breakdowns channel. I'm your host and fearless leader, Mr. JJM. Pretty excited because tonight I will be breaking down UFC 300 happening this weekend, which will be headlined by Jamal Hill versus Alex Pereira for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Then, co-main event, Zhang Weili versus Nian Xiaonan for the UFC Women's Strawweight Championship. And my personal favorite, Max Holloway versus Justin Gagei for the UFC Baddest Motherfucker title. Whew. I'm just so excited, man. I'm very, very excited. This card is going to be violent. I see a lot of finishes. I see a lot of prospects. And we're going to talk everything. We're going to talk breakdowns, fight, who I think is going to win, betting odds. My cash out show will be on later on in the week. And let's get into it, guys. Of course, before I start, quick disclaimer. This show is for strict entertainment purposes and should not be viewed as financial or betting advice. If you guys are going to bet, please do your own research and bet responsibly. I would also like to give a quick shout out to all of my channel subscribers. If you guys have not subbed, what are you waiting for? I'm 9 away from 50 so that I can do my live streams. I'm still waiting on my camera. And, hopefully by then I get the 50 subscribers so I can start going live and producing more content. So guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, like and comment down below. Let's get started. Our first fight of the night is Davidson Figero versus Cody Garbrandt. This fight was hard for me to pick because both of them can get it done, but I eventually decided that I'm going with Davidson Figero just for the fact that he has power and Cody Garbrandt's chin is pretty much done at this point. 5 knockout losses I believe he was on before his last 2 wins. I can't trust that man. I think Figueiredo is going to press him on the feet. If it goes to the ground, Figgy is no slouch there. Both of them are no slouch there, but I just think Figueiredo has more tools, and Figueiredo is going to hurt Garbrandt and finish him via KO, TKO. So for that, I am going Davidson Figueiredo by KO, TKO. Odds for the fight, Davidson Figueiredo minus 120, with Cody Garbrandt being a plus 253 underdog. Yeah, that sounds just about right. I'm going Davidson Figueiredo. Give me God of War and give me him to start the night off with violence and a brutal KO. Let's run it up. Second fight on the card, equally crazy. We have Bobby King Green versus Jim Miller. I'm picking Jim Miller, and I'm picking him by submission. Now, I know what everyone is saying. This is a close fight. It's pretty much 50-50. It can go either way. Both guys great on the feet. Both guys show the ability to have submission. I mean, Bobby Green doesn't like grappling. He likes to stand and bang, as they say. However, in his Tony Ferguson fight, he showed off that he's no slouch on the ground. But I just think he's no level for Jim Miller, man. Jim Miller, if he gets it down to the ground, it's a wrap. He showed that against Cowboy Cerrone. He's fought the best of the best, both of them veterans, but I just give Jim Miller that edge. And if anyone is going to hurt Bobby Green, it's Jim Miller. That's just naturally. And then you put into consideration Bobby Green is coming off of a KO loss. Yeah, he's going to get hurt on the feet. I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets knocked out, but I just think Jim Miller is going to hurt him on the feet. He's going to turtle up. Jim Miller is going to follow him to the ground and sub him up. Right? So I think Bobby Green to get strangled by Jim Miller. Odds for the fight, Jim Miller a minus 110 favorite, with Bobby Green being a minus 105. So it's pretty close. It's like a pick'ems fight, but I just think Jim Miller is going to get it done by submission. Next fight on the card, we have Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. I'm picking Jessica Andrade to chin Marina Rodriguez. I was not impressed with Marina Rodriguez's last fight. I think it was against Verna Jindradova. And Verna showed that she is top caliber. She defeated Lupi week before the last, I believe. And Verna had good jiu-jitsu. Now, Andrade is different. She's going to walk towards Rodriguez. She's going to sling bombs. And she's going to connect to the chin and put her out cold. Just like she did to Mackenzie Dern in her last fight. I know when it comes down to Jessica Andrade, a lot of you guys are saying, "Oh, she wins one, then she loses like two or three, and then she wins again." No, not this one. I say she goes on a two-fight win streak by brutal KO. Like I said, I think a lot of finishes will happen here. Give me Jessica Andrade. Give me TKO, KO. Most likely within the first two rounds. Looking at odds for the fight, Jessica Andrade being a plus 250 with Marina Rodriguez being a minus 125 favorite. Give me the underdog. Give me Jessica Andrade. I'm pretty sure she's going to swell to a favorite later on, or the odds are going to get closer later on in the week, but I just think she's going to get it done here. So give me Andrade by KO. Next fight on the card, we have Jaylen Turner versus Renato Moicano. I'm picking Jaylen Turner to beat up Renato Moicano. If this fight goes to the ground, then, Jaylen Turner is going to have some problems, but I don't see Moicano getting that option easily because Jaylen Turner is freakishly long. He's very tall, long limbs, very hard to hold down on the ground. And it took a dog and Dan Hooker to pretty much beat up Jaylen Turner and take a decision. And Jaylen Turner coming off a short notice Bobby Green knockout. Bobby Green fought Jaylen Turner 4 months ago, and Jaylen Turner is the one that KO'd him stiff, which was a brutal KO. The ref never stopped it, man. It was horrible. I even see Jaylen Turner finishing this fight. Moicano cost me money in the last fight against Drew Dober. I'm coming back for vengeance, and my boy Jaylen Turner is going to deliver with a brutal highlight reel KO against Renato Moicano. Odds for the fight, Jaylen Turner plus 150 on my end, Renato Moicano minus 125. So he's a dog. So I guess I'm going with the dog in this fight. I'm expecting these odds to get closer as the week progresses as well. But give me Jaylen Turner, give me finish, give me KO. This card is filled with violence. Let's run it up. Next fight on the card, one of my personal favorites as well. We have Sadik Yusuff versus Diego Lopez. I'm picking Diego Lopez by submission. I think this is going to be a breakout performance for Diego Lopez. Talking about one of the prospects coming in to the featherweight division, he gave Movsar Evloev problems, man. Almost damn near broke his leg. Had him in submissions, bad spots on the ground. This guy's BJJ striking, wrestling all round, and he's just getting better in his fight. His last fight out, I think it was Jamie Mullarkey. I think it's Mullarkey he fought. I can't quite remember. I think Mullarkey moved down. He beat him up. He beat him up and subbed him in the first round. I think he's going to do the same here. Sadik Yusuff is good, but his gas tank is very suspect. He has power, so he could crack Diego Lopez, but Lopez doesn't show any signs that he's chinny. I don't think Yusuff is going to land a clean shot. Lopez has a speed edge. He has a grappling. He's just all around better. Give me Diego Lopez. Give me him by submission. And this card is going to go with a bang for the first prelim. Odds for the fight. Diego Lopez minus 250 with Sadik Yusuff being plus 126. Ooh, my shit. Odds disappeared there on me for a while. Yeah, give me Diego Lopez. I'm going with the favorite. I say he gets it done by sub, and he starts off, or he continues a dominant run in his UFC career. Next fight on the card, ladies going at it. We have Holm versus Kayla Harrison. Now, this fight, I'm very skeptical about picking it, because I know Kayla is high probability chance of winning, but it is if she's going to make weight. And even if she makes the weight, is she gonna be sucked in so much that she can't take a big shot from Holly Holm. Because Holly Holm is 40, yes, but she's still a top contender. Regardless of what you think, she's a very good fighter. And she can damn well hurt Kayla Harrison on the feet. But the thing is, Kayla Harrison, big fighter, very big, normally 155er. She's strong. She's gonna take down Holly Holm, wrestle fuck her, I see this as a decision. I'm picking Kayla Harrison to get it done. Oh shit, I'm getting tongue tied with her name. I don't know what's happening. I'm picking Kayla Harrison to take a dominant decision against Holly Holm because I just think the wrestling is the ultimate nullifier here in this fight. It's gonna nullify Holly's striking. And Kayla is strong enough that she will get Holly down to the ground, and I just don't think Holly will be able to get up. So for that, I'm gonna pick Kayla Harrison, and I'm gonna say decision. Odds for the fight: Kayla Harrison minus 125 with Holly Holm being a plus 250. Yeah, she's a favorite, but it's all about that weight. This guys is not a betting fight. This is just one of those fights you run to get your popcorn, you wash your face, take a piss, that sort of stuff. But yeah, give me Kayla Harrison, give me decision. Next fight on the card, we have Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. I'm picking Calvin Kattar to ruin the debut for Aljamain Sterling at featherweight. I just don't see Aljamain Sterling taking down Calvin Kattar and holding him down. Even if he gets him down, it's not going to be for long. Calvin Kattar is better on the feet. Aljamain just got knocked out by O'Malley, and he's still, coming back relatively quickly as well. And now you're going to go up against Calvin Kattar, who hits harder, upper weight class, more weight behind those shots, high defense rate for takedowns, and he's pretty much better around. He's better all around. He's an MMA fighter. I think he's gonna press Aljo. He's gonna bust him up, and he's gonna take a decision. It's gonna be a hard fought 3 rounds. I would even say he can finish Aljo, man. I'm seeing it. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go balls to the walls. I'm going Calvin Kattar by KO TKO, man. Cause Aljo coming off that KO loss, I think he can get KO'd. I just don't see Aljo being that good, man. Like, he's good, but at featherweight, I just don't see him implementing that same style like he did at bantamweight against someone like Kattar. And for that, I'm picking Calvin Kattar. I say he KOs him, so KO TKO. Give me Calvin Kattar. Odds for the fight, they're pretty close. Calvin Kattar minus 115, Aljo minus 125. They're close. It's a pick'em's fight. It can go either way, but I just think Kattar is going to edge it out. And give me Kattar by KO. Next fight on the card, we have Yuri Prashka versus Alexander Rakic. I'm picking Yuri Prashka to chin Alexander Rakic. Now, Rakic is, accused of being a boring fighter. Here, he won't have that option. Yuri's going to constantly be in his face. He's going to touch him up on the feet. If it goes to the ground, Yuri can sub him and ground and pound from top. Those sharp elbows, straight punches. But Yuri's wild, but, that's his style. It favors him well. And I see Yuri Prochazka beating up Rakic until Rakic quits, right? And I say he's going to KO him within the second round. So give me Yuri. Give me a bounce back win here for him by KO TKO in the second round. Looking at odds for the fight, Yuri Prochazka minus 125 favorite. Alexander Rakic plus 250 underdog. Yeah. Give me Yuri Prochazka. I think he's going to get the victory to end the featured prelim of the night. Main card opener next fight, Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage. I'm picking Bo Nickal to obliterate Cody Brundage. This fight shouldn't be close. If it's close or competitive, then Bo Nickal is a fraud. I think he's going to sub Cody Brundage. I can see a KO as well, but the reason why I'm going to go sub, Brundage quits, right? I think Bo Nickal is going to land a clean big shot. He's going to drop Brundage. Brundage is going to turtle up, and Bo Nickal is going to follow him to the ground, or Bo Nickal can even take him down because he's wrestling superior. He's going to take him down, beat him up, smash him past, either triangle, arm triangle choke, or rear naked choke submission. I see this happening in this fight. And I'm going to go one better. Bo nickel by submission, Bo nickel by arm, triangle, victory. Odds for the fight, Bo nickel minus 700 favorite, with Cody Brundage being plus 500. These odds, man. I think Bo is going to be like a parlay piece, because I'm not betting that. That's too wide. But give me Bo nickel. Give me submission to start off the first match. And yeah, pretty much it. Next fight on the card is where the violence starts, in my opinion. We have Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. I'm picking Charles Oliveira to chin Arman Tsarukyan. I think Charles Oliveira is there. If Islam is not in this division, the champ has a name and he's Charles Oliveira, and he has the best skills to beat Islam. I think he's going to beat Islam in their next fight, but I think he's going to make easy work of Arman Tsarukyan. A lot of people might call me crazy, but Charles Oliveira, you can hurt him, yes, but this guy's recovery is off the chain, and then he comes back like a fucking zombie and he starches his opponents. I think he's gonna do the same here. I think he's gonna chin Arman Tsarukyan within the second round. Arman is gonna, play cocky. He's gonna get hit by a big shot. Even if he drops Oliveira, I see Oliveira recovering and hurting him and getting a TKO stoppage within the second round as well. I don't see this fight going distance, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the wrestling of Arman Tsarukyan nullifies that. But nah, I'm not going against Oliveira. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to eat my words. But that's the game. I'm picking Charles Oliveira by KO. Odds for the fight, Oliveira minus 105 favorite, with Arman Tsarukyan being minus 120. So it's a pick'ems fight. Both of them are favorites, or it's pretty much even. Give me Charlie O to continue his dominance in a second round TKO. Let's run it up. Next fight on the card is the featured fight of the night, and it's for the baddest motherfucker title. We have Justin Gagey versus Max Holloway. I'm picking Justin Gagey to win. Now, the thing is, right, it's not me going biased with everyone. I am not gonna say that this fight is not close, because Max Holloway has a chin on him. It's gonna be a war. I don't see Justin Gagey cracking the chin. If he does, kudos to him, but I just don't see it, man. But these guys are gonna beat the shit out of each other, and Max is no quitter, man. He has heart. Justin is no quitter. He has heart as well. Both of them very good in the UFC, but I just see that power difference of Justin Gagey landing the bigger shots, and I seen him taking it on the judges' scorecard. I believe this is 5 rounds as well, yes, because it's a title fight, and I see he gets a very gritty decision, but it's going to be a dog fight, an entertaining fight, and I can't wait, man. But give me Justin Gagey. Give me decision at the end of 5 round unanimously. Odds for the fight, Justin Gagey minus 205. Max Holloway being plus 175. I'm not hyping up Gagey in any way, but I just think he has more to lose here, and I think he's gonna defend his baddest motherfucker title, and I think Max is gonna give him problems, but he's gonna weather the storm, and we're gonna have a fight of the ages, guys. So give me Justin Gagey, give me decision. Next fight on the card, co-main event of the evening, is Zhang Weili versus Yan Xiaonan. I'm picking Zhang Weili, as I'm sure everyone is. The thing is, this fight is close as well. Almost all of these fights on these cards, or on this card, I should say, is pick'em, are pretty close, but there are certain aspects that make one fighter better than the other. In this case, it's the wrestling, the grappling, and the strength of Weili. I think Weili is going to take down Yan Xiaonan, beat her up on the ground, and I don't see the fight ending. Now, Yan Xiaonan has mad power, sneaky power, and she could chin Weili, because Weili has been knocked out before. I believe it was twice. So Rose knocked her out, and I believe Joanna, is it Joanna? I can't. Somebody else knocked her out. I can't remember. I think it's Rose, and some other fighter knocked her out. One of the female strawweight. But if this fight gets to the ground, yeah, I'm going Whaley. I just think overall she's gonna implement a better game plan, and I'd say she's gonna take it on the judges' scorecard. Odds for the fight: Zhang Weili minus 250 under the favorite, sorry, with Yang Xiaonan being a plus 300 underdog. Yeah, that sounds about right. Give me Weili, give me decision, and I say she retains her title. And Tatiana Suarez is next for her, and that's going to be a good fight as well. Let's run it up. Next fight on the card is the main event of the evening. We have Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. Now, everyone, I've heard all of the podcasts from MMA On Point, MMA experts, Pick'em MMA, Guru, Lucas Tracy, all of them is giving Jamal Hill shit, but I'm picking Jamal Hill to chin Alex Pereira and reclaim the title he never lost. Now, maybe I'll have to eat my words. It is what it is. I'm balls to the walls with my picks, and I don't care. Jamal Hill is a threat. He has wrestling, he has grappling. He just chooses not to engage in that. He likes to stand and bang. But Jamal Hill is a smart fighter, and there's a reason why he only lost one fight. This guy has a good IQ. He's not going to put himself in a bad spot on the feet against Alex Pereira, knowing the power and the left hook that will be coming towards him. Man, I just see Jamal Hill taking down Alex Pereira. I see him controlling him, beating him up. In the striking, Jamal Hill is faster. Granted, something to note, he's coming off of the Achilles heel injury, and a lot of people are saying he's not going to be fast because he came back too soon and whatnot. That guy is a dog. He's going to be fast, trust me. And unless that foot gives out on him, I see Alex Pereira actually chinning him, yes, but I see Jamal Hill having the better shot of getting this fight on knockout, or on the feet, on the ground. It doesn't matter whether ground and pound KO, but give me Jamal Hill, give me KO TKO, and he's going to retain his title. Odds for the fight: Jamal Hill being a plus 250 with Alex Pereira being a minus 125. Give me the underdog, give me Jamal Hill by KO TKO. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about my picks. Of course, if you haven't subbed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell to be alerted for my new videos. Look forward to content during the rest of the week. And for now, this is your boy signing out, saying peace. Do enjoy, guys.